Yo, what's up, YouTube, man? Happy Sunday, man. This is the last regular season game here in San Francisco, and the last ever game in a San Francisco Giant uniform for Bruce Bochy. This is his last game. We're coming in here to spoil it. If this was a fairy tale, he'd get the win. Or hell, he'd maybe be a World Series champion at the end of the year. But it ain't, and we're here to win this game as Derek Rodriguez is going to be the starting pitcher for the Giants. 4.23 or a 33rd start of the season, getting ready to work into the offseason. As that will bring in Andrew Toles getting to start the lineup. A little bit different than usual. Today we're resting most of the starters as Derek Rodriguez throws the first one. And it'll be fouled off from Andrew Toles to start the game.
This Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and,
all right, 1-1 to Andrew Toles.
Variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitches, some mistakes in the middle of the zone.
We've played the whole season pretty much, guys.
Swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And
this one's cranked to left field. This one's high, and this one's gone. Andrew Toles start the scoring early. Let's go. I'll take it. Second home run up here in the majors, and will be the last one for him in the regular season, because he probably ain't making the postseason roster. Unfortunately for Toles, as that's his second home run on the year. Taking now, they'll bring in Matt Carpenter, not getting shifted on in this game. Very weird. First one from Rodriguez to Carpenter will be fouled off. The Rockies.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
A 1 to Carpenter, now 2.
Here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Rodriguez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks,
but the Rockies have clinched their playoff berth, and they will have home field advantage in their wild card game. So we might see them in LA on whatever day I upload that video, as Carpenter will strike out, because I am going to upload where I want to. I kind of saw some of the comments yesterday, and you know, some of you said, you know, most of you just said, do it your schedule. So then, like this guy Brandon Browner in the comments, he said, bro, do it your way, because then you could just relax. Well, the regular season, well, for the real postseason, you don't have to worry about it, as Max Muncy extends on one, and this ball is going to be caught at the wall. Kershaw had a very interesting day here yesterday. Almost had a no-hitter, as Cody Bellinger's going to step in, hitting 296, and the first one from Rodriguez will be strike 1 with the cutter.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
1 to Cody Bellinger. Now 1-2. Usually this would be Walker Buehler's start, but resting him for the first game of the NLDS, as this is going to be a close play over there at first. Bellinger will get out over there at first. So decided to sit down Buehler, and the starting pitcher for today is Dallas Keuchel, getting some work in. This is his first start. No starts yet this season, so this might be a little different for him. So we'll see how he does. It might be a bullpen day where we run a lot of the bullpen, as this is the first start for Keuchel in the 2019 season, and he's gonna get Cameron Maybin's gonna lead off the game for the Giants with a base hit. Weird, maybe a little bit of a weird spot for Dallas Keuchel coming out of the bullpen. I mean, coming out as a starter when he's been a bullpen member for the Dodgers all season long.
Dero, Danny, the
1-0
LA
to Joe
Dodger
Panic.
ball club as they enter play here this
Now
afternoon.
2-0 quickly.
Definitely in a nice stretch
Rocky
as they've
Gale
won
getting
6
his
of the
last
last
appearance
7 ball
behind the
games.
plate for the
Yeah,
Dodgers.
Matty,
2-0
you know
and now
you don't want
2-1.
to do here, Dero. You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year.
2-1 to Joe
Keep the
Panic.
pictures
Now
up because there is
2-2.
a
Great cutter.
postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule
2-2
serious.
count, and
I think the nice
Keuchel
thing for
will,
this team is
and
that
that
they
ball
won
will be
the
fouled
division.
off.
They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game
2-2
series.
pitch,
Not
and
that
now
one game
3-2.
wild card winner go home. This team
D.
can
Gordon
prepare
on deck,
themselves to
getting
battle
the
and
start
try and win
today
3 out of
after
5.
getting yesterday off.
Now
3-2.
the 3-2 pitch.
Hit up the middle,
Line towards center field.
and
Peterson
that won't drop.
patrolling
Jock
center, makes
playing
the play,
center
1
today
out.
will make the play for the first out.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
All right, now they'll bring up D. Gordon.
He's
First
really
one
had a heck of a
from
year in the power
Keuchel.
categories.
That will be strike
Slugging
1.
over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every
0-1
time he's
to
hitting the ball,
D.
he's
Gordon
hitting it
now.
hard somewhere.
Hit
Should
back
be fun
to
watch.
second. To Keuchel.
The throw pulls
Bad
him off
throw
the
from
bat.
Dallas Keuchel right there. Runners will be safe all over the bag, and Mark
Now
Trombone will come in.
As he'll look to bring home that tying
Having
run
a
at
season
second
for the
with a base hit
Giants.
into the
First
outfield.
pitch to
And that fastball's
to
taken,
Calhoun.
but catches the outer
To Mark
third.
Trombone.
Looking at his career
0-1.
totals, Trumbo enters
0-1
the day with a
pitch.
slugging
Hit
percentage
into
in the
right field.
460s, a number he
Easy
can be
plays
proud of.
for Andrew Tolles.
Tolles in a few steps as he takes it.
So
2
2
down.
outs for Keuchel. 1 out away from getting out of this interesting first
Time
inning.
on, 2 out, and
That will bring up Buster
former
Posey.
World Series champ, MVP,
Strike
and
1 from
Rookie of the
Keuchel
Year,
with the
Buster
slider.
Posey.
The thing what I feel
No
like
balls
would
and
make
a
Dallas
strike to
Keuchel a
count.
way better
He's
pitcher is
set.
if he had a
The
curveball
0-1.
in his arsenal. I've
And
said
this is
that
high, a
from
ball
him
over.
coming out of the bullpen, and I really feel
Maven
like
at second.
he could use one
Gordon
coming out of
at
a
first,
starting
it's
role
around in
as
the inning.
Posey will fly this one into center, but Jock Peterson with enough speed to get there to make sure there's no runs on the board. Because that will bring in Jock Peterson.
Forward now, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run
Jock
contest.
hitting 341.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Lead off the top of the second and taking ball
Off
1
the
from
plate and away there,
Rodriguez.
1 ball, no strikes. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure
1-0
does,
to-
and it's always difficult to sweep
1-1.
and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
1-1 to Jock.
This is
Popped
in
up
the air
into
out to
center.
straightaway center. Maven is there. 1 out.
Alright. 1 up, 1 out for
Okay,
Rodriguez.
here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing
Hitting
great
228
defense.
is Hernandez getting his
Committed 2
final
errors
start
in
of the
that one.
2019 season.
Big opportune times, and it came back to
And
bite.
1-0.
Something to look forward to today.
Seager getting the day off. A 1-0 count to Hernandez, and now 2-0.
Bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hernandez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the 6th
2-0
round
Rockies
back in the 2009
landing against
MLB
Milwaukee,
draft.
as that's going to be a base hit for Hernandez. We'll take
He
it.
has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0.
Now they'll bring in Rocky
3-1.
Gale,
Check
hitting
out the batting
231.
averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind
First pitch
counts
from
with 2
Rodriguez
strikes.
to
2-0,
Rocky
your
Gale.
eyes light up, and the batter's
Strike 1 with the changeup. Great
Good
pitch.
off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
0-1.
And
1-1.
they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second.
1-1 to Rocky Gale. Can he hit one into the gap and get Hernandez home, as that's 2-1.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
The big problem with me and Rocky Gale is that his bat, I feel like it's so slow going
Now
to the
the
ball.
2-1.
2-1.
Is laid
Now
off
3-1,
for ball
great
number
take.
3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Alex Verdugo hitting 8th today. Hitting way low in the lineup for his usual spot. Just has been struggling, so So you get placed, and
he
ball 4 to
lays off
Rocky
here.
Gale.
A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1
Alex
away.
Verdugo's training is in the batting
Digging
cages
in,
lately.
Alex
That's
Verdugo.
where I've
He'll
put
get
him,
to
and
take
he's
his
hitting
first cuts here.
249. Was in the cages today. Hopefully he could do something.
He's set. Here
First
it comes.
one from Rodriguez will
This
be
is
ball
taken
1. Great
outside
take.
for ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You
1-0.
have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And one great pitch with the changeup.
Off there. 1-1.
Great off-speed pitch
Runners
right
at second
there.
and first.
He was
Anything into the
definitely
gap
sitting
will
fast,
score
ball one to turn and
Hernandez.
burn. Everything went
1-1.
flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with
Foul
that
ball.
pitch all game long.
1-2 to
First and
Verdugo.
second with 1 away.
Great
Just
take,
inside,
2-2.
Not by much. It's 2-2.
Really wanted to take a swing at that one, but it's a 2-2 count to Alex Verdugo. 2-2 to Verdugo.
Now
Throw
a
over the
spin, a
second,
throw back to
and
second,
Hernandez
and the
will
runner
reach
will get
safely back
standing.
there over there at second. Super excited that the playoffs are going to be starting here shortly. 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground,
Yeah,
second
D.
base.
Gordon.
This could be 2. To panic cover.
One at second, but Verdugo will be
not
safe.
quite in time as they'll just get the 1.
Now they'll bring up Dallas Keuchel for his first batting opportunity of the 2019 season. Played with the Astros for a lot of his career, and this is his first AB, I'm pretty sure, not in the major league, but in a long time, so no promises. 0-1.
He's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his
0-2
other
to
pitches off of
Keuchel.
that.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
The Mets are the second potential wild card team to play the Rockies at Coors Field. 0-2. Up the middle for a base hit, but D. Gordon, what a play.
And behind the back, he
D.
gets his
Gordon,
man
good
at
range
second.
right there. And now they'll bring in
It is
Gerardo
Gerardo
Parra.
Parra, hitless in 4
Hitting
tries in the ball game yesterday.
217. And now he's going to foul that one off. Not a good season with the Giants. Getting not used to Oracle
Big
Park.
swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count.
Rough
0-2.
season for Gerardo Parra. Might
When
be
you're
his last
struggling
one
at
with the San
plate,
Francisco
that pitcher
Giants.
smells blood in the water.
Popped up,
He's
and
coming
Hernandez
right after you, trying to end it
will get
quick.
the first out.
Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first
So
out.
one up for Keuchel in the bottom of the second, and one out, and that will bring up Evan
In is the
Longoria.
third baseman, Evan
Hitting
Longoria.
233 for
He's
the
a guy
Giants.
looking to break out in a big
We're
way.
getting seventh in the
Hasn't
next
been getting
one
the
to
results he or
today's
his club
game.
have
The
been
Giants are
hoping
just
for.
in here
No
to play
balls
for
and
fun.
1 strike.
And Bruce Bochy's last game.
Fouled
0-2.
off.
0-2 count to
now
Evan
pitch on the
Longoria, and the cutter low will be popped up right in the middle. Bellinger will make the play to
He
get
hauls
the
it in
second
without
out.
any trouble, and there are 2 away.
And that will bring in Adam Duvall. 0
Into
for
the box
6 in
now,
this series,
Adam
having a
Duvall.
really rough
He's a guy
series.
looking to
First one
break
from
out in a
Keuchel to
big
Duvall.
way. Hasn't
Strike
been
one with
getting
the
the
two
results
seam.
he or his club have been hoping for. The windup
1
and
count
the
to
0-1.
Adam Duvall. Now a 1-1.
Didn't stay on top of the slider
Gale
that
not
time as
even
it misses high.
trying to catch that one behind home plate, and the 1-1 pitch.
Hit on the ground
Hit.
out to short.
And Hernandez, weird hop on that ball, but Hernandez makes the play. That was a very
Giants
weird
are
hop.
down 1, 2, 3. Ready for another chance. Andrew Cole.
That was probably one of the
Off to a
weirdest
hot start
tops
in
of this
this one.
2019
Forward his
season,
first
and
time around.
Kike Hernandez
Here's
makes
the
the
first
plays.
offering.
First one to Tolles will be cranked to right field. This one should be off the wall.
It's off the fourth
This is
hard
going to
way.
be a triple for Tolles. Tolles rounding second, and that he'll be safe at third. Andrew Tolles with his first triple of the 2019 season here at Oracle Park.
Another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall. He's into third. They might think about pitching around.
And now
this guy
they'll
going
bring
forward.
in Matt Carpenter. Andrew Tolles is trying to show that he can play better than Verdugo in the postseason.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter.
And ball 1 from
Pitch misses
to
to him. It's
Carpenter.
ball
Great
1.
take.
Looking to put the ball in play here.
Andrew
He went down
Tolles
on
trying to make a
strikes in his
statement in
first
today's
at-bat.
ball game. 1-0 to Matt Carpenter.
1-0 pitch on the way. Line
This
hard
one
toward right center.
is into the gap.
And that'll get down
I don't know
out
why
there for
Tolles
extra
ain't
bases.
running, This is gonna be an RBI triple for Matt Carpenter. So good hit right there from Matt Carpenter. Third RBI triple on the year, and they'll make it 2-0 Dodgers. And now bring in Max Muncy. Hopefully he could get Carpenter home. Derek Rodriguez giving up back-to-back triples to the Dodgers. First one to Muncy will be hit right back up to center field, and that will be an RBI single. So 3-0 Dodgers. We'll take it, man. Bruce Bochy, pitching coach, going to be talking. I'll bring up Cody Bellinger, who's 0-for-1.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher
First one from Rodriguez. The Bellinger, ball one high.
The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away
one with the change. Great pitch.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He's throwing everything away right here.
1-2 with the curve, great pitch.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1-2 with Muncy at first. This is going to be a double play ball. Maybe D. Gordon only going to get one. So 1 out, and they'll bring up Jack Peterson.
And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
0-for-1, and there goes Bellinger. Will be safely over there at second.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen
25th
base.
stolen base on the year.
Another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full
Have a
advantage
year
all
with the
season
stolen
long.
bases
Check
with
out
Bellinger,
the league
1-0.
leaderboard for stolen bases, and you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the
1-0
National
Jock,
League in
and
that
now
category,
1-1.
and in fact lead all of baseball.
Should have
as
taken
well.
that pitch. And 1 to Jock Peterson. 1-1. Chopper will get Bellinger to third, and that'll be a sacrifice, just move him over type of play. And now they'll bring in Kike Hernandez, who had a hard single his last debut.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing
1-for-1 in the first pitch. Strike 1 with the change. Great pitch right there.
Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count.
0-1 pitch to Kike Hernandez.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
And now 1-2.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
To Hernandez.
Nasty
Strike them out. That was a very interesting swing, and I was going to try to tag home with Bellinger, and Posey goes straight to Bellinger, not Hernandez. That will bring in Derek Rodriguez.
Hey, we're still in the early
Cycle
stages.
25 pitches through 3 innings. Well, through 2.
Really key for this leadoff guy to try to
We had 24 pitches through 2 innings. Look, this one's hit hard. Derek Rodriguez hitting one all the way to Verdugo and left. And now they'll bring in Cameron Maybin, who has a single.
A base hit in his first trip.
From Keuchel to Maybin in this AB, ball 1 inside.
They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome.
To Cameron Maybin going back with the fastball, and this one's going to be hit right back up the middle, but Jock will be there for the second out.
And there are 2 away now. Here's Joe Panic, 2 away in the inning.
Roll for Dallas Keuchel to at least get through 5 innings. After that, bullpen for the rest of the game. 0-1 to Joe Panic, excuse me, now 0-2. So Joe Panic's the one who's
Bases
hitting,
are empty
not
here with 2 men
Para,
up.
but 0-2 to Joe Panic.
Panic
Cutter
behind
high.
a ball and 2 strikes.
Really wishing Dallas Keuchel had a curve, but
Now a
the
shot
slider's
going
gonna get hit into the gap, and this might be triple valley for Joe Panic.
Heading for second is Panic.
Jock
And this will kick off the
range
base
that
of the
ball
wall.
in quick, and that will only be a
And he'll
double
make
for
it to
Panic.
second base now with 2 gone.
Great hit right there.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about it.
Now they'll bring in D. Gordon with the runner at second. First pitch. Hit to Hernandez. Hernandez strong third at first for the final out.
Double as the inning is over. Danger
Good job right there from Keuchel getting out of this
welcome
inning.
back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he retires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right.
Thank you, Heidi.
Strike one to Rocky Gale.
Will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And no
1-1.
swing, apparently. Ball 1.
One to Gale. Now 1-2 with the curve.
Ball there. Really fooled him with that
Great
one.
curve. 1-2 pitch, and now 2-2.
To the Dodgers catcher.
2-2.
Lifted
This
down
one's
the line
high
and
and
left.
popped up way foul.
And that will end up a foul ball. Into the
2-2.
windup.
Derek
Here comes
Rodriguez
the
with
2-2
the
pitch.
pitch, and now 3-2.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full
Verdugo
now.
on deck.
3-2.
Fouled that one off. Thank God he got contact.
Payoff pitch
3-2.
one more time. And he can only
Strike
battle
them
for
out with
so
the change.
long as
Great
he's
pitch from
finally set
Rodriguez.
down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Now bringing on Rodriguez though for
Taking
one.
in, Alex Verdugo reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Not close, it's 2-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean,
I
it's
know
better
bringing
to
Dallas
battle a
Keuchel
slugger like
walk
that to
from
the
a
end and end up
Verdugo.
walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly
Throw over
close
to
tabs on him.
Verdugo. To see if he's just moving. Mark Trombone holding first. Not Brandon Belt today.
ready. Here's the first offering.
Strike
Good
one to
pitch
Keuchel.
there. Had him a little out in front.
Bro, Keuchel's beard is
Verdugo
thick as hell.
stands at first
Like,
with
I'm just
one
like
out.
sitting here looking at it in that swing.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing.
Really concerned is Derek Rodriguez about Alex Verdugo at first base.
He's ready.
And I'd
Here's
see
the
why.
0-1. Pitch
When
inside.
he has speed,
Throw.
and
And
Verdugo
it's
always
far
stolen
too late
base.
as he steals second with ease.
20th on
Well, they threw
on
over
the
there
year.
multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were
1-1.
onto him, but he just waited it out.
Can
and took
Keuchel
off
get it
when he
over
had
to
the
Mark
chance.
Trombone?
Nice job of base running there.
The 1-1 pitch to
1-1
Dallas
count. Here's the pitch.
Keuchel. 1-2.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this
1-2 to
point.
Dallas Keuchel.
Swing and a
Strikes
miss
him
on
out.
the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Great pitch. And now they'll bring in
So
Andrew
runner in
Toles
scoring
is 2 for
position
2.
with 2 men gone, and moving into bat next.
Triple
will be the speedy
and a
Andrew
solo
Toles.
home run.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. Couple of
If
lefties
you're Andrew
start to get
Toles,
loose
if you're
now in
Andrew
the
Toles, you're
bullpen.
looking for another one into the gap so you can get an RBI double.
Look out.
High right
2-0
there. Wow.
now.
Well,
That
he's
curve
got a base
really
open
slipped
to
out of
use right
Rodriguez's
here, and
hand
it looks
too
like
low.
he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too high.
3-0 high.
And it's 3-0.
You got Matt Carpenter on deck. He
That's a
took
good
you for a
job
double
right
earlier.
there.
If you're Derek,
Very
I mean a
rarely
triple,
see
an
pitchers
RBI
double
triple
up
earlier,
before they go
Rodriguez. I would
pitch
not want to
inside.
give it to
Normally,
Carpenter.
they'll go back
I would
outside,
not want to
but he
pitch to
followed that up
Carpenter
with
either.
another
3-0.
pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Fly ball
Hit and
right
foul.
down the line and left. Duvall giving chase, and they can't run it down.
3-1.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
Strike
And it's
2
up
from
to a 3-2
Rodriguez with the
full count now.
change.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1
Great pitch
changeup
right there
here.
from
He's got
Rodriguez,
this
man.
guy
That
thinking. That's the
change
beauty
is
right now.
really
We go to a full
one of the
count.
good
Use the
pitches from
changeup,
Rodriguez in this
Or do you
game.
stay with the heater?
3-2, 2 outs. They don't have
Now a look
go
and
over
a
to
throw
second,
back
but
to
Verdugo will
second,
get
and
back
the
there
runner back
safely.
safely.
3-2 count. Andrew Toles, Verdugo leading
The
over there at
3-2
second.
pitch.
This
Liner
one's
toward
into
right
the
center.
guy, maybe.
And he will
No, it's gonna
get
be
there
caught.
to make the running play.
We're in the inning. And let's go to the bottom of the 4th with Mark
Next
Trombone
will be
leading
the
it off
cleanup
of the
hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Giants.
Flew out in his last at
Pitch.
Almost, Matty.
Hit.
Almost went deep
This,
his last AB. Certainly
Muncie
just
for the
missed
first
it.
out.
With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try
So
and
one
get
up,
on
one out,
something.
and now they'll bring in Buster Posey, excuse me. And Posey
High
taking
strike
strike
to
1.
begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top
0-2.
of his game all day, attacking the zone. and getting
Might
ahead of
get
the
Walker Buehler out of the bullpen later,
This is
As
hit
this
high in
one's
the air
popped
out
up.
toward left center.
just so he could tune up for
Verdugo
the first
will
playoff
range to
game.
his left as
And
he
maybe
tracks this
just
one
an
down
inning,
in
maybe
left
even
center
just
for
a
the
batter.
second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
I
Next
don't
to
know.
bat for
We'll
the
see what
Giants,
we do with
Roberto
Verdugo. I mean,
0 for 1
Buehler.
here in this
This
one.
one's hit.
Swinging a hard
And
hit
this is
ball
gonna
down
stay
the line
fair.
right. And this
And
will
nice
find the
read with
wall out
Toles
near the
that
visitors'
Gerardo
bullpen.
Parra can tag up the
That's a
second.
big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it.
Gerardo Parra really needed that one.
Dip below 220 for the first time.
Now they'll bring in Evan
Nice hit.
Longoria.
Longoria.
First pitch to Longoria will
Standing
be
in
popped
now,
up
Evan Longoria.
into center field, and Jock Peterson will get the final out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that
0-0
ends
game
the
in Colorado.
Next
And
up
now
for
they'll
Los
bring in Matt
Angeles,
Carpenter,
Matt
1 for 2.
Carpenter. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Rodriguez with the first pitch. It will be
Fouled
fouled
straight
off.
back.
0-1. And now
Set up
1-1.
away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1-1 to Matt Carpenter. 1-2. should be 2-2.
Swing
Yes.
there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2.
Beautiful Sunday afternoon here at Oracle Park. 2-2.
Good
And
job
fouled
going
off.
down and hanging with it that time.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the
2-2 from
string with a nasty
Rodriguez,
breaking
and
ball.
now
Had him
3-2.
a little bit out in front.
Count full, 3 balls and 2
Season
strikes.
finale here at San Francisco at Oracle
Ready now
Park.
with the payoff pitch.
3-2 from Rodriguez will be
He
fouled off.
spoils another one, and we'll do it again.
7-pitch
Hey,
A
he's got
beater,
4 foul
Matt
balls in
Carpenter.
this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Breaking
3-2.
ball, and he gets him to
Strikes me
chase it
out.
in the
Carpenter
dirt.
on the move to
Posey's got
first.
it.
Posey.
And a good
Throw
just
will
beats him.
just be on time.
Almost reached on the strikeout, but he
You
couldn't
can
quite
challenge
beat the
that?
throw, and there's
What
one
don't
gone.
what don't challenge
And
it? I didn't
thought
know
this
you could
might happen
challenge
based on how
a
close that
strikeout,
play
throw him
was.
out
They're
at
looking
first.
the replay in order to make a decision on
Wow,
challenging the
Matt
out
Carpenter
call on
was
the field.
safe at
Well, I think we're
first.
gonna have to wait and see what the word is
That's
from the
interesting.
dugout. But
I
here's another
never
look at it.
knew you could
Wow.
challenge
Tough
that.
to tell if he was out for certain from
Matt
that angle.
Carpenter
I can
should
see
be
why this
safe,
was
and he will
a
be.
really tough call for the umpire.
1 for 2 is Max Muncy with an RBI single.
In now, Max Muncy.
Fouled off.
Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Muncy might get a lot of first baseman opportunities in the postseason, and Bellinger might take Verdugo's spot over there in left.
The 0-1 pitch.
Or right.
Up high in the air.
Over Verdugo. He usually platoons, and that's
Under
usually
it
right
now
field.
is
So
Trumbo, and the converted infielder
maybe
has it for the first down.
that will be the lineup. As
So here's the
Bellinger
tune-up.
is 0 for
Cody
2
Bellinger
tonight.
0 for 2
I mean
on
today.
the afternoon so
Kind of
far.
struggling. 0 for 2.
Here's the
Carpenter's
first pitch
going,
pitch
and Matt
outside
Carpenter
at the
will get
throw.
thrown out now.
And it'll be in time.
So,
Posey delivers the strike to get him.
Bad jump right there with Matt Carpenter, but it's a 1-0 to Bellinger. 85 pitches for Derek Rodriguez through 5 right now. This is going to be a nice diving stop, and that will end the inning. Nice play from D. Gordon.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls
Right.
they've hit hard
And
and
now
on the
they'll
line.
bring in Adam
Looking
Duvall.
at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in
for one
outs,
is
he
Duvall.
says it's that kind of consistent
strike one.
contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Maybe the last inning of work for
And
Keuchel.
a check
0-2.
swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
0-2 to Adam Duvall. You know, I really am sitting here thinking, even if we did start
And that
Buehler,
is by him on into center field,
the
so good
first
hitting on
game
0-2
is a
nets
good
him
bit
a
away
leadoff
because we
single.
got to wait for the
Hey,
wild
nice AB
card,
right there with the pitcher coming
and
to
then
the
we got to
door
wait
late.
for the
Your job is
AL
to
wild
get on
card.
in
But
front
at the end of the
This will
day,
be interesting. Does he get
I'd
a bunt
really
sign?
rather have
Right, a
Buehler
little Billy ball
be
and
full
pull it
rested
back
going
and
into
try
that
and
rather
play
than getting
chicklets
Sunday
with
of
the third
work.
baseman. See
And
what
then
happens.
the postseason game, which is on Thursday, but I'm going to upload it when I want. So,
1-1 home.
kind of
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Duvall
interesting for
gets
me
his
not
lead at
starting him,
first,
but I
nobody
think I
out.
am going to give him an
And
inning
he
of work.
takes
As
strike 3
that was
called
Keuchel
on the
strikes out
fastball,
Brandon
1
Belt
gone.
for his last AB of the
Just flat out throws
2019
him there.
season.
Nothing too
Probably
deceptive
first
about
K
that
for
four-seam
Keuchel.
fastball, so I think he wasn't
And now they're
expecting it
bringing
at all.
Cameron Maven 1 for 2 with the single. And now double play ball, Carpenter to Muncy to Bellinger to have a double play to end the inning. And now Drew Pomerantz will come out. ERA 1.04, 5th appearance. Not a lot of appearances for Drew Pomerantz. First one though to Jock will be hit opposite field. This ball will be caught from Duvall.
1 out.
So 1 up, 1 out, and now they bring in Hernandez.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Pomerantz with the first pitch to Hernandez will be
And a check swing.
1-0.
Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Into his
1-0.
windup. Here comes the 1-0.
1-1.
He tried
Great
to
pitch
pull
with
it
the
there,
two
but he
seam.
swings right through the fastball. Strike
1-2.
taken
Great
as
pitch
that
from
one catches
Pomeranz.
the outer part of the plate.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen
1-2.
in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He was
Great
striking me
pitch
out
there as
really.
He couldn't get extended on that one, and he's
Really
down
bad
on strikes
swing.
for the second out.
Now they'll bring up Rocky
The
Gale.
next to dig in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Strike one. Jeez. Drew Pomeranz.
Gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That's some really good pitches. 0-1
Fly ball
Gale.
out
This
to
one's hit
straightaway
right field. Parra
under
will catch it for the
makes
final out.
catch for out number.
And now they'll
At
bring
the
in
plate,
Joe
Joe
Panic.
Panic. He'll try to follow up the double
1 for
in his
2.
last at-bat.
Doubled his last day. Being strike one.
Way
Really
behind
interesting
pitch.
that
It's
Dallas
0-1.
Keuchel's best pitch is the two-seam
Lifted down the
fastball.
line
I
and
really
left. Verdugo
I really think that'd be
sprinting
the
after it,
two-seam,
but this'll land untouched.
but it ain't. I mean the
windup
four-seam,
and
excuse
the
me.
0-2 pitch.
But it's actually the
Rolled
two-seam
slowly
which
to
is best
first.
pitch as this one's
Bellinger
rolled over to
fields
Bellinger
cleanly,
for the first
and
out.
he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's D.
And
Gordon
here comes
now.
D. Gordon. Oh,
Here comes the
for
first
2.
pitch. In there,
Strike
strike
one.
one.
Last inning work for Dallas Keuchel, and that's
There's a
0-2.
fastball right down Broadway, taken for a
'Cause
strike.
I want him to be rested
Wow,
for
there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have
Thursday's
back.
game, just
Very
in case he
rarely
needs a.
you see a pitcher
He
of
has a
this
little
quality
appearance,
throw
but
it
you know,
right down the
still
middle, and
showing that he
took
could
that
work
one.
innings
He'd
as
like
his
to have that
energy
one
level
back and
is
be able to
actually
take a
starting
good
to go
hack at
down.
that
I
pitch.
see.
High fly
this
ball
one's
out
hitting
to
to center.
straightaway center.
This is most he's pitched all
Peterson
season
is
with us.
there,
So
2 gone.
54 pitches. Pretty good being able to work it.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Trumbo.
And now we're gonna warm up
In his 2 at-bats
Walker
so
Buehler in the
far.
bullpen. Let him know that he will have
Ready
a
with the
little bit
first
of work
pitch.
to
Here
do.
it comes.
Mike
Watches a
Trumbo taking the
fastball right
two-seam
there for strike
fastball
one.
right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, you can
0-1.
tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now.
0-1
But
pitch
it's a
from Dallas
long season.
Keuchel,
You're gonna have
0-2.
a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a
Pitch
team
the
meeting
two,
right
I mean
after
the
this one?
four-seam
Got
will
him
strike him out.
swinging, and that
And
will
now we're on
end the
Keuchel's
inning.
day. 57 pitches through 6.
Giants down
Have
in
the day,
order.
Dallas
They trail
Keuchel.
it here 3-0.
Bring Verdugo
And
in.
the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Comes into this
Pomeranz
at-bat
still
0
out
for
there.
1 in the ball game. Verdugo. Oh, and
Wow,
ugly
strike
swing
one.
there. It's 0-1.
All right, Drew
Hey,
Pomeranz.
newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going
This
after
is
that
kinda
ugly swing?
interesting.
I guarantee you
0-1.
he tries to get him to reach again.
A little
0-2.
quick on that swing, and he finds
Getting
himself
contact
behind
on that
0-2.
one.
The windup
0-2.
and the 0-2 pitch.
Alex Verdugo. This is going to be hit straight to D. Gordon for the first out. 3 pitches, the knuckle curve, that's what he threw, and that got him out. They'll bring in Keuchel, but we're going to do a pitch hitting spot for Paulo Orlando. Get his last at-bat of 2019 in with the Dodgers. And 265. Maybe he'll be on the postseason roster, so maybe this won't be his last debut. Probably will, though.
Ball and no strikes.
It will be his last debut. He ain't making the postseason roster. 1-0. I've really liked having him up here, though, as this is going to be hitting to center field, and this is going to drop.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So a base hit from
Good job right there from Paulo Orlando. Now they'll bring in all the lefties, and I'll bring in Dallas Keuchel. Today was a really really heavy lefty lineup.
This is when he led off the ball game as he
Oh,
really
1-0,
gets him
great
off to a
pitch right there
fast
from
start with a solo
Drew
home run.
Pomeranz, but a better take from
This
Andrew
is a
Tolles.
situation where there's a lot of pressure
But
on the
it's been a
infielders.
lefty,
The ball's
like
put
a really
on the ground.
lefty,
Both the
left
guy at first and at the plate are
heavy
burners,
left
so a double play is
lineup
gonna
today.
be
Heavy
tough.
lefty
Even
lineup
getting
today.
one
That's
out
what I
could
was
be a
trying to
challenge.
get to. 1-0. A lot of lefties on the lineup today. Righties kind of relaxing on the bench. 1-0.
1-1 to the
1-1.
Dodgers leadoff
Right.
man.
Not one I wanted to really swing at, but I did. 1-1.
And he'll snap one over to first.
They're really
Runners
throwing it
back.
over first. To steer for Orlando will take off, but
Orlando, base runner at first with 1 out.
1-1. And now Orlando will go.
Orlando's on the move. There's a swing
Held off and pulls. I feel like if you're gonna check, you're gonna keep on checking over there at first. I am gonna take off on one of the pitches just to let them know that. Keep on checking. I will go 1-2. Now 2-2. That was maybe the one to really go if I was trying to steal, but we ain't. Just tried to get Orlando to move over there at first just a little and let Drew Pomeranz know that we ain't afraid to go. This was gonna be a base hit.
That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Throw, I'm not chancing it. Gerardo Parra has a pretty good arm over there in right field. But 3 for 4 day for Andrew Tolles.
One double. He's 3/4 of the way to the
And
cycle.
I'll bring in
He gets one more AB. All he needs is a
bring
double.
in Matt
Yeah, and I
Carpenter.
gotta be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a
Pitch
chance
from
for a
Pomeranz,
triple,
ball
man,
one.
guess who's tripping coming around second base? That's it.
Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
So far 2 for 3 in this one.
2 for 3. Having a good day.
He's ready.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Now this
Is
is not all that hard out to
not a
second.
double play
And
ball,
an
but
off-balance
they'll
throw is
get
in
one.
time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now they'll bring in Max Muncy.
Now batting,
1 for
Max
3.
Muncy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Doesn't get a lot of lefty-lefty matchups, but he's gonna get one here. And this one is gonna bring in no runs. Cameron Maben to make the final out, and let's go to the bottom of the 7th with Walker Buehler coming out of the bullpen.
Walker Buehler gets the call from the pen to take over on the
33rd
mound
game
and
of
start
the
the
year,
whole 7th.
not a start.
Walker.
No saves, 1.80 ERA. Innings, pretty high up there, and now they'll bring in
Here's
Buster
now.
Posey.
It was a flyout for
Just
him
gonna
in his
let
last trip.
Buehler get in there
Starting
and
to
work.
run out of time. They haven't been able to
Strike
score
one.
any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-2,
0-2.
the counts of Posey.
Great
Hey,
pitch
boys,
from
although I'd
Walker
love to get
Buehler, and
all
the
over
2
this
pitch high with the
offense for
fastball to see if
underachieving,
Buehler can
let's tip
strike
our
him
cap
out.
to this pitching staff right
1-2.
here. They've been able to
0-2
execute,
with the foul
look at
off.
all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
0-2. Slider from Walker Buehler will be 1-2.
It's 1-2.
Great
It's
take.
a great job to lay off on that nasty slider
1-2 to
right
Buster
there.
Posey.
It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of.
Fouled
I
off.
was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a
Cutter
long
high
time.
and in.
Line
Hit the
drive
left
to
and Verdugo.
But he'll hardly
will be
need
there
to
for
move
the
out
first
there and
out.
left as this is hauled in for the first out.
1 up, 1 out for Walker Buehler here in the 7th. We'll bring in Gerardo
Riding
Parra.
into the box.
1 for 2 with the
He
double.
steps
I mean
in
with the
off a
single,
base
excuse
hit in
me.
his last at bat.
And taking ball 1,
And that's inside for a
100
ball.
from
1-0.
Walker Buehler coming out of the bullpen. 1-0.
Lifted down the
1-1.
line
Great
and left.
pitch right there from
And this will
Buehler
wind
with
up
the
a foul
100.
ball.
1-1 to Gerardo Parra. Cutter inside.
And
1-2.
he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
1-2 pitch from Walker Buehler with the knuckle curve.
Hit
Hit.
hard on the ground towards second.
That will get through.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey,
So,
guys, I like the
Muncy
execution
not
by
diving
the
for that one.
batter. He got a hanger in
And
the middle
another
of the
base
plate.
hit for Gerardo Parra.
But he didn't. He
Gonna
stayed
bring up Evan
focused,
Longoria. We're gonna
focused,
warm up the
focused.
bullpen and let's go with Jamie Schultz.
Into the box
First
now.
one from
Evan
Buehler,
Longoria.
rolling high.
As the first pitch misses high and inside.
Just trying to
for
work
ball
through the
1.
7th inning
No
here.
hits to this point.
2-0.
Inside. 2-0. Buehler has been a workhorse, having tossed over 210 innings this
Popped
season
up.
with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything
Tolles
off
will
of.
get the first,
Tolles
the
is
second
over,
out.
and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
And now they'll
So
bring
two away
in
now
Adam
to San
Duvall, 1 for
Francisco
2.
seventh. And
First
up next,
pitch.
former San Francisco
Ball 1
minor
low.
league property Adam Duvall. Ball 1 to start the at
One
bat.
count to Duvall.
And
Now
it's
1-1.
fouled away.
Not the cleanest 7th from Buehler, what I really
1-1.
wanted.
There's
But
a
he's
slider
trying to get the
taken
job
for a
done.
ball.
2-1. 2-1 cutter away.
It's
Now
3 balls
3-1.
and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Pitch his spot on deck for the Giants.
Run on deck. He should get
3-1.
something really good
Now
to hit right
3-2.
here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
3-2 in the slider. He hit Muncy over the first one in the inning. And a 19 pitch, a bullpen. Kind of a little bit of a bullpen work for the one and only Walker Buehler, and that will end his regular season.
First pitch of the inning.
39,227 fans here in San Fran to see Bruce Bochy's final game as a Jet. 2-0.
2-0 now.
But like I was saying, I kind of wish the Walker Buehler 7th inning of work would have been a lot cleaner. But it's okay with the way it ended. Ground out, end it. Really wanted it to be like a 1-2-3 quick inning, but it didn't work that way. 19 pitches, we'll take it though. As this one is going to be dropped. It's going to drop between Parra and Maben. Bring in Hernandez.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and he's back in standing.
One for 3 is Hernandez. 1-1.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0
to Hernandez, Pomeranz. That pitch is going to get away. Peterson will be safe at second. That's a closer play than I really wanted it to be. 2-0.
The 2-0.
2-1. Great pitch right there from Pomeranz.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
2-1 pitch. Now 2-2. Peterson will be on the move. The 2-2 pitch. This one might be gone. If not, then they're going to double it up. And they're going to double it up. Peterson. Darn it.
So no runs on one base hit.
That's
no
right.
errors,
As
and
Chris
no
Shaw
one
will come
left
out. Jamie Schultz will get his second appearance.
Jamie Schultz will come on in.
And Shaw's going to pop this one up in the left for the first out.
The hitter is retired here, 1 away.
And here comes Maben. 3 pitches for Jamie Schultz. And he'll throw strike 1 to Maben.
With the breaking ball. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series
bunt.
finale, so if they can wrap
Sacrifice.
it up,
I will.
complete the series
Trying to
sweep.
get the infield single, but not happening.
What a great spot to be in. You're
Fouled
playing good
off.
baseball. You're going for the sweep.
Yeah, going for the sweep in San Fran.
Into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
This one will be fouled.
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory.
2 Schultz will throw 2 fastball, fouled off for Maben.
Boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in
2 in the 2 seam inside will be chopped back, and Muncy will get make the play.
A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ball game.
And now they'll bring in Joe Panic. 1 for 3. Taking strike 1 from
They
Schultz.
don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
1 in the
if they're gonna
curve
get
right
back
here.
into this thing.
I mean 1-1, excuse me. 1-0 in Colorado.
High fly
Get into
ball after
center, and
straightaway
Jack Peterson will have a play.
Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch.
Good inning from Schultz, and will be the last one.
Giants are down 1-2. Derek Law.
Derek Law will be the pitcher.
Ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the
Gonna warm
bottom
up
of the
Kenley
ninth.
Jansen in the bullpen. Trying to get that 45th save on the year.
He's ready. Here's the first
First
offering.
one from Law to Gale.
Right on it there, but this
Strike
is
1.
foul over toward the first base dugout. Into the
0-1 to
windup.
Gale.
Here comes the 0-1.
Law with the 0-1 pitch.
Now
Now
a
2.
swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
0-2. Now 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Fouled off, staying alive. One, 2 pitch. And this one will be hit to right field, but it will be caught. 0 for 3 in Rocky Gale. That's how his 2019 season will probably end. And here comes Alex Verdugo. Walked, and he's 0 for 2. First one from Lauda. Verdugo, strike 1 high.
After the high one there, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective
Good swing time for Verdugo, just missed it. 0-1.
They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone,
0-2.
so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 0-2 pitch to Verdugo, now 1 and 2.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1 and 2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch.
Now 2-2.
Good change up with some depth.
Verdugo's jersey pretty dirty for not getting no hits. 2-2.
2-2. Neither
Now,
guy willing to give
found that one off, and staying alive is Alex. 2-2 pitch. This one's hitting the center field, and this one will be caught in the 0 for 3 day for Verdugo.
And there are 2 gone now.
And now they'll bring up the pitcher spot, and let's give Jake Smolinski.
Jake Smolinski will get this ball to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
He only played 1 game in his September call-up. Might as well give him a shot here. Strike 1.
He was way in front of that one. 2 out, nobody on.
0-1 to Smolinski.
Check
now
swing,
1-1.
but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher,
1-1 pitch.
you're hoping that he swings at
Now
that
1-2.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2
to Smolinski.
Just
fouled
hung
off.
in there on that one.
Trying to stay alive. Trying to get a base hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. It's a high
Foul
fly
ball.
headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
1-2.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central.
Now we're in the inning.
And he'll make the catch to
Can Kenley Jansen close this game out?
Kenley Jansen takes the ball
Jansen
now in inning number 9,
trying to clean this game out, and we'll close this game out, get that 45th save, and lower that ERA just a little bit, and now we'll bring in D. Gordon.
And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know,
Strike 1.
Seen a lot of fight in these
Great pitch right there from
plenty of credit
Kenley
goes to that
Jansen.
pitching,
0-1.
But the effort on the offensive
The fastball,
side has been
0-2.
pretty lethargic watching
Great
from up here in
pitch.
the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the
0-2
stands.
slider.
Good
1-2.
job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's
Great
1 and
take
2.
right there from D. Gordon. 1-2 pitch, high cutter, fouled off.
Swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He'll try again.
1-2. Fastball away, and now 2-2.
Outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2 to D. Gordon.
And
now 3-2. Great
so
take.
It's a full count now.
Mark Trombone on deck, and the 3-2 pitch. Quick
Trumbo.
pitch. Hit into the gap, and this is trouble for Jansen. This will be an RB. Oh, this will be a triple.
And the Giants are in business.
Wow, D. Gordon held up. D. Gordon did not run to third. Interesting.
And that's exactly what he got.
All right, Mark Trombone will come in. Go for 3 day. First pitch, ball 1 high.
After that leadoff double.
Career matchup numbers against Kenley
1-0.
Jansen.
1-1 game in Colorado. Now 1-1 to Mark Trombone. 1-1 count in the slider from Jansen. 1-2, great pitch.
Swinging just out in front of the slider. Gordon stands at
1-2
second
count
with
to Mark
no
Trombone,
outs.
and the cutter high will be fouled off. 1-2 and the slider from Jansen will be fouled off. Cutter high
The 1-2.
to Mark Trombone. And now 2-2. 2-2 pitch and the cutter away. Fouled off. Mark Trombone, I don't know how he got a piece of that one. 2-2 and the fastball high. Fastball will lower. Bellinger. Jansen will beat Mark Trombone the first.
The only play he had, and he made it a
And now that will bring in Buster Posey for his last debut, hopefully. Bruce Wanda. Posey will be strike one.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
0-1 to Posey. 0-2. Slider from Jansen. 0-2 slider. 1-2.
Bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
1-2 count. D. Gordon over there at third. 1-2 the cutter inside and fouled off.
To make him chase that slider out of the zone.
1-2 inside. Now way inside. 2-2.
Well, one thing about
I have a little mound visit. Go talk to Jansen.
Count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2 cutter.
2-2 on its way.
Hit into center field, and this one will drop, and it's 3-1. Tying run coming up to the plate now for the Giants. Tried to get that ERA lower, but D. Gordon, man. And now that will bring in Gerardo Parra's 2-3. First pitch from Jansen. Popped into left. Verdugo will have a play on this one. He'll chuck it all the way over to first. 2 out for Jansen. And that will bring in Evan Longoria's 0-3. First pitch. Ball one according to the home plate umpire. Jansen struggling to end this game here in San Francisco, and this ball's going to get through. Winning run coming to the plate for the San Francisco Giants against Jansen. Bellinger tried to make a play on that ball. Adam Duvall. Can he make Bruce Bochy have a great miracle win, as that's strike one?
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Can Bruce Bochy's magical career end with a miracle story against this LA team? Or will he shake hands with the Giants as they walk off the field with an L? 0-2. Cutter fouled off.
Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Almost 30 pitches for Jansen. This is the most I'm pretty sure he's pitched this year trying to end a game. This one's cranked to left field. Verdugo will end the game here in San Francisco. We sweep the Giants. Man, that was a close one. That was a very close game. Too close. Hard save for Jansen. But the Giants were not, they weren't going to stop fighting until that final out. Bruce Bochy, great career. This one, the season, player of the game, Andrew Tolles. And the next episode will be in the NLDS at Dodgers Stadium. Let's get it. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys in the postseason. See you guys.